This is episode 2 of the daily vlog. Today we're going to come from work. First one did not do well at all, but that's because the sound on it was atrocious, and I think the thumbnail didn't really say anything. But this is why you live and learn and do such things. As you can see behind me, that's the work building. It's a nice old place. So I want to talk about what's happened since the last vlog. So I did that first one about 6 days ago, and so the only things that really happened is that met with a group of coders who've agreed to do some work on an idea that I've had, where they're going to build a test model for me, and we're going to take it out and see if it works, and see if it makes any difference to what we're trying to aim to do. And I'll talk about that as and when that happens. I think we're just going to keep it under wraps just for the minute. One of the things I would say is, if you're watching this and you're actually trying to come up with a business idea, you're trying to do something, is that you've got to make sure that you test it first. If you don't test it, you're going to spend a lot of money, especially if you're going to build something with technology or something that's going to require infrastructure. You can find very quickly you spend a lot of money and nobody actually wants it. And that's the biggest thing about business. I was lucky. The first one I did was I built what I thought was a really, really clever idea, which is a website for crowdfunding for football clubs. Spoke to a load of football clubs, spoke to the FA, spoke to the Premier League to see if it could work, see if they could legally do it, and everything got green lighted. And then, we're in discussions about whether to get investment and all the rest of the stuff. And what I decided to do is put out a load of Facebook pages, random Facebook pages, to see how fans would react. And it was unbelievable just how much abuse I got. I mean, the words that I'd not heard uttered in anger for a long time. And the simple fact was that though the idea was good, actually the people, and that's the most important thing, the people who might have used the product or service weren't interested. Thought it was a scam, thought it was someone trying to make money out of them, tried to they obviously thought that they spent enough money following the football clubs and buying all the different bits and pieces, and that's where I went wrong. And that was absolutely fine, because what it taught me was the value that comes in actually checking whether your idea works before you spend a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of effort going into it. And I think that's probably the most important thing from it. So this is why, with the new idea, and we'll go into that, as I said, at a later date, the new idea is going to be tested with the end users, using the least difficult form of programming and competency, using things that already exist, just to test whether that, what I think will happen, whether people are actually interested. Because if they're not, then there's no point in doing it. You can do it just to make yourself feel better, and you can do it to waste a lot of time and a lot of money. But as soon as you've got to think that this is the right idea, and then you've got to show a way that works. So if anyone's out there thinking of starting a business, that would be the key thing, is to say, go speak to people who would be the end user and find out whether they'd actually use it. Because there's an awful lot of stuff in this world that's built that nobody is interested in and nobody wants to use. And it's a waste of time, effort and energy. And, there's a lot of good people who've built awesome things that just nobody wants. So if you're watching this for a bit of advice, might as well give you that. We're going to plug on with the vlogs, try and do them once every day. Can't guarantee it's every day. As I said, the last one was 5 days out, but that was because I had some awful problems with the recording. the audio. Hopefully, I'm going to do this one just on an iPhone. Hopefully the audio on this is actually better. I've also got a lapel mic here that I might try and do as well. But we're going to try our best to make it kind of work for the time being. And if it goes well and I enjoy it, and it's here as a cathartic experience, we'll try and work out how to use a boom mic and all sorts. But this is early days. Like I said, if you're telling a child not to be afraid of things and you're too you're too fearful of failure, of whether it's setting up a business or doing a vlog because you're worried what people are going to think of it, then what sort of a person are you to tell a child that they can't do something? So this is episode 2 of the vlog. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy it, subscribe. Please feel free to comment. If it's really shit, don't worry about it. You can comment and say that. I don't think the internet's ever stopped itself from saying those things. And as we grow out the tests, positive or negative, I will tell you all about it. I'll tell you all about what we did, how it was done, and whether we'll take it forward or whether we take something else forward. But yeah, so that's the end of the second vlog 2. We will do some B-roll and stuff at a later date because I like filming. I think it's good fun. But we'll wait and see. So that's the end of the vlog. See you next time.